Brother Chang, this guy who calls himself the big shot in the dragon slaying world, is all fired up and ready for a major operation, killing the dragon to exchange for some life-saving supplies. After all, in this chaotic world, not having supplies is like not having Wi-Fi, you just can't survive. But who could have imagined that this dragon is actually the only one of its kind in the dragon clan and is also a pacifist? Blinking its innocent big eyes, it said to Brother Chang, "Bro, if you kill me, won't you lose your job? I don't want to be chased all over the world by those cringy warriors anymore. How about we form a loafing squad?" Just like that, the man and the dragon reached an agreement to form a scam alliance on the spot. The next day, the scam package was officially launched. The dragon took a deep breath and spewed out flames that were powerful enough to scorch the entire land. In an instant, the wheat field turned into a barbecue stall. The village chief, seeing his source of livelihood turned into ruins, stamped his feet in a hurry and immediately took out a bag of shiny gold. "Big brother, deal with this plague dragon quickly." Brother Chang and the dragon were overjoyed inside and began their Oscar-worthy performance. However, an embarrassing scene occurred. It seems that the dragon didn't look at the navigation and plunged headfirst into the pitifully shallow river, doing an immediate faceplant on the riverbed. Standing on the shore, Brother Chang was stunned and thought to himself frantically, "What on earth is this act?" In order to be dedicated to its role, the dragon had to lie in the river and pretend to be dead. As a result, the villagers rushed up with their weapons, planning to turn it into a dragon meat burger. The dragon was so scared that its wings flapped faster than an electric motor, and it fled in a sorry state. Only then did the villagers realize that they had been played for fools and angrily surrounded Brother Chang and his group. Just when Brother Chang thought it was all over for them, the fleeing dragon suddenly teleported back, grabbed them and rushed into the sky, staging an extreme rescue. After getting out of danger, the dragon started to spill the beans. More than 10 years ago, the king cried and begged it to save the prince, saying that if it was any later, the prince would kick the bucket. The dragon, thinking of what its ancestors said about doing good deeds to enter the VIP area of the dragon clan's paradise, gritted its teeth and took out half of its heart. But who knew that after the prince grew up, relying on his immortality, he became a super tyrant. When Brother Chang heard this, he was filled with righteous indignation. "How can we tolerate this? We must form a team to take him down." He waved his hand and used his savings to gather the villagers to form an Avengers alliance. The dragon charged into the castle recklessly, and the prince was so scared that he fled with his subordinates in a hurry. The resistance army set a death trap in the forest, and the archer shot an arrow that hit the prince in the chest. Dramatically, the dragon let out a scream and fell from the sky and was captured. Only then did the prince realize that the two of them were like two sides of the same coin. He quickly went back to save the dragon. At night, Brother Chang secretly sneaked into the castle to rescue the dragon, but the dragon said with great righteousness, "If you kill me, the prince will be finished." How could Brother Chang bear to do that? But the prince held Xiaomei hostage and issued a death threat. Helplessly, Brother Chang had to throw out his huge axe with tears in his eyes. With a howl from the dragon, the prince also bit the dust. The dragon completed its epic redemption and turned into a beam of light, flying happily towards the paradise of the dragon clan.